Hi, it's Arturo. 5-Minute Anatomy, part 4. We're still with the diaphragm. So we were just talking about how the diaphragm, when it descends, it's not attached to the lungs. So when it draws down, it's the vacuum between the top of the diaphragm and the bottom of the lungs in that pleural space that draws and expands the lungs and brings air into the body. There's a lot of other parts to it. Like 2 sessions ago, we were looking at a lot of the muscles that help counterbalance the movement of the diaphragm. Posture plays a really big role in this. If this is the rib cage, remember we're using our imagination. Ooh. If this is the rib cage, this rib cage has bendy bones in it, right? We talked about bendy bones, flexible bones. If the more space there is in this rib cage, the more breath we can draw into the lungs. And especially we want to get breath into the lowest lobes of the lungs, where we're actually going to get more gases, more oxygen in and more carbon dioxide out with each breath. There's a lot more of the structures that do the gas exchange, drawing the oxygen into our body, into our bloodstream, and getting rid of the carbon dioxide, the waste products. So more space is going to mean more breath. And what do I mean by more space? So if this rib cage is collapsed, whoa, it made my lungs shoot up through my nose. If the rib cage is collapsed like that, then you can see there's less room for the lungs to do its work. And do we see this in people? Now, if you think about everybody's posture right about now, this is basically doing this to your lungs, collapsing it, making a lot less room, a lot less space for the lungs to draw the breath in. We see that in images like this, where we're doing laptop asana, right? Where you can see how there's all kinds of problems with this, but the chest cavity is closed. There's not the maximal amount of space into our breath for our breath to move in and out. And it's problematic. As a body worker, it's great for my job security. It's fantastic for my job security. But for regular humans, it's not the best thing. So doing movement is wonderful for helping to move the breath. And I'm going to show in the next segment, yeah, it's about 5 minutes. I'm going to show in the next segment a model of how yogic movements can really affect the movement of the breath. Thanks.